Good evening. So, on Sunday, where we left off, we just discovered that not all of the Renans in the Third Realm agree with the peace found between them and the Danans being treated as equals, and that Lord Dohalim's assistant has started an uprising, and now we need to go and stop that, which should be fun. Yes, because I think when I got here, that's what I get with messing with stuff. Alright, let's go.
I thought we'd see fighting throughout the city, but it's dead quiet.
Either Dohalim's allies have been arrested, or they're keeping a low profile.
Meaning the rebels are occupying the palace? Then let's hurry up and kick those bastards out.
Sounds good to me.
We have to stop Sir Kelzelik.
Don't you think it's about time you drop the sir?
He always treated us Danans with such warmth and kindness. Did he have such bad intentions all along? I just can't bring myself to believe it.
Forget about intentions. We should assume he's the one who's behind all these incidents. It's not surprising to me that there are Renans in Menancia who resent Dohalim, but I didn't expect one would be so close to him.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I guess all of us here in Menancia are still some way off from being a truly united realm, aren't we?
Well, you're more united than the others.
Are you going to be okay, Kisara?
I don't know, but I definitely don't want things to end like this. Please, lend me your strength.
Okie dokie.
Of course. Anyone who tries to oppress others is our enemy, and we'll gladly stand against them. Besides, I want to believe that this realm really can do better too.
Alright, let's go. Even the guardsmen got kicked out of the palace. What was Sir Kelzelik thinking? This is a great question. These are all great questions. We are going to find out in a second. Let me in. I mean, the palace looks nice. Now that I can see the rest of it.
This place is awfully quiet for a siege palace.
Such a huge place is spooky without all those people here.
Yeah, a little bit.
They're probably waiting to ambush us.
With so few Renans here, I guess this is what it's like when the Danans are expelled and the ruling minority are all that's left. My money's on them using Zeugles to even the odds.
Makes
I don't
sense
even
to me.
see any Danan guardsmen.
The fact that they're not at their stations tells me they really have been driven out. We all swore an oath of loyalty to Lord Dohalim. My fellow guards wouldn't abandon their post lightly.
Speaking of which, where the heck is he?
That's
How
a
could
good
this be
question.
happening?
Any idea where we should go in the main building?
Let's try the Lord's chamber.
Worth a shot.
Okay, it's locked. Is the chamber here? Nope, that's locked. Is it here? Hi stars, how are you? That Kelzelik, did he really manage to deploy these barriers inside the palace? Guess that means we're on the right track to finding him. Is there any way we can get rid of these? If memory serves, there's a release mechanism somewhere. My first guess would be inside his personal office.
Hey Law, you can bust that wall open, can't you?
Well, let's give it a try and find out!
You sure about that? From what I hear, that thing can stop even a cannonball.
On second thought, let's see if there's a release mechanism somewhere.
You just woke up from your nap? Well, I hope it was a good nap.
Kisara, do you have any idea just what Kelzelik might be planning at the palace?
It's hard to say. I've never seen him use any powerful arts, and I don't think he's particularly skilled with any weapons either. However, I have noticed him accompanied by something strange from time to time.
What kind of strange?
I don't know. I couldn't see anything with him, but I could sense something was there. Probably some sort of Zoogle.
An invisible Zoogle?
We'd better be careful in any case. I'd rather we not find out after it jumps us and tries to rip our throats out.
Makes sense to me. See, there's guards there. It was Christmas time. I guess we'll just work our way around. That seems to be the best course of action here.
Right.
These are the guards' personal quarters. If you need anything in here, please feel free to take it. This is where you sleep too. I got the impression the guard was mostly made up of men. Oh, the quarters are divided between men and women. We're standing in the women's right now. Gotcha. Guess I better be careful not to disturb too much while I'm in here.
Right.
Here then, huh? I wouldn't if you don't want to end up on the wrong side of her mace. Ooh, a recipe. Down pork. Is that, oh no, there's no chest over here. Ooh, a topaz thing. Is that all we can find here? Well, alright then. Oh, that's locked. Okay. Hi, guards.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Bring him down!
Watch for their ranged attack!
You've got spirit! Damn it, Betty!
It's over!
This one's
Mirage! First strike! You're mine! Rip and tear! You're mine!
Glacial Spear!
Piercing!
Freeze laser! Let the swordsman handle this!
There we go.
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Nope, there's some more guards.
Out of our way!
Engaging!
Only getting started!
Burn it on! Ready and raring! Here I come! I'll smash you! You're fired!
I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Dragon Swarm! Do it!
Wait! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Yay!
I need to be stronger.
You know, the more I think about it, this palace is way too big for its own good.
Tell me about it.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Spicy one, eh?
Art seal!
I'll punch that gun out of your hand!
Green Lancer!
Come on.
Glacial Spear!
Its armor's too strong.
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest.
Come on.
Take this!
I'm only getting
Take this! Lightning thrust!
We're not finished!
Try harder. Not kill.
Hi, you missed me.
Here I come. Burn. Here I come. You're finished. Here I come. You're finished.
There we go.
Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Yay!
I feel sprightlier than before.
Commerce with Mahagsar grows more inscrutable by the day. We send vast quantities of resources but only receive a pittance of dodgy goods in return. Is his lordship aware of this?
So what is Mahagsar exactly?
One of the 5 realms of Dana. From the sound of it, Kelzelik had some dealings with them.
Well, I found a treasure key. It's been really, where I live has been under a heat advisory for weeks now. Is there anything else in here? Nope. Okie dokie. Was I going that way? No, that goes back to the entrance. That's not where I want to go. The barracks. What's up?
Get lost!
Take this! Now you'll learn! Eat that! That's enough! Demon Fang! Engage!
They really don't give up, do they?
You got it! Double Demon Fang! Kisara!
Commander of Heavens!
Yeah, pretty much.
Phoenix Cyclone!
It's definitely been about 100 degrees every day.
I can feel my power growing!
We've had some rain, but not enough for it to really change the temperature.
This one's all mine!
Glacial Sphere! Pierce evil!
There we go.
I'm going in!
Bring him down!
Make it rain!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I love those two.
Sphere! Pierce evil!
I'm on it!
Freeze laser!
I'll tear you a Demon Fang!
There we go.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. Right, here goes!
I see one, eh?
Not on my watch! Never ray!
Look sharp!
Devil Aqua!
Do it!
You can stand up to these fists.
There you go, Law. Thank you.
Got fires!
I've got this!
Freaking got this! We're not finished! Here I come!
All yours! Eat dirt!
Do it!
There we go.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! My turn!
Strike! Double Demon Fang! Be still!
By the power of water!
Take this!
Eat
You're
this!
finished!
On guard! Look
It's
sharp!
almost too strong!
It'll split it! Be my
Organize.
guest.
This one's
Here I
mine!
come!
Take your breath!
There we go.
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Yay.
Everyone hanging in there?
Well, there's a lot of guards outside the office. So I assume this is where I might... Oh, hello.
Out of our way!
Now you'll learn!
This one's mine! Art seal!
Going in!
Hear me! Flame of Fury!
I won't show you any mercy! You got spirit! Damn it, Bennett! Here I come!
Going in!
Law.
See what I can do.
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Not a chance!
On guard!
You're finished!
Look sharp!
Go down, darn it.
You're finished!
This one's mine!
Annihilation!
Tiger Blade!
I'm on it!
Glacial
Double Demon Fang! Eagle Dive!
Freeze laser!
Come on. One more.
You're finished!
There we go.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I'm ready for the next battle!
Found the noble room key.
I think this is a key to the noble room of the castle.
A noble what?
The room at the northern end of this floor. Maybe the release mechanism is in there.
On the north end? This way, by the guard room. Yep, you guys are guarding what I need.
No choice.
There we go.
Take down the...
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Here I go!
My turn.
Look sharp!
Dragon form. This one's all mine. Double demon fang. Ignite.
Going in! Do it! This ends now!
There we
Consider
go.
yourself finished.
Yay!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my arm.
You people aren't supposed to be here. Oh, I don't care if I'm supposed to be here. Just hydrated. There we go.
Commander of Heaven. Phoenix Cyclone.
Alright, I hydrated again. Looks like there's nothing to find here. Guess that makes this a bust. Got any other ideas about places we could check? If it's not in his office, then I check the barracks or maybe even the meeting room.
All right.
Got it. Let's comb through both those places and see what we come up with.
There are enemy forces here too?
They must be predicting our movements and deploying accordingly.
So they figured we were coming all along, is that it?
Probably. Another hydrate.
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy?
Alright, so we checked the guard room. No, I already checked the office. And that's the dining hall. Entrance. Meeting room? Stop trying to drown me. Oh, what's up?
No choice.
Bring him down! Rip and tear! On guard! One more! Tiger Blade! I'll run you through! Double demon point!
You're finished.
There! One more!
Eat this.
Mega Ray! Look sharp!
Take this.
Take that!
Dragon
Do it!
There we go.
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Looks like we got them all.
I only have so much water. In the event of an emergency, you are to disengage the barriers and go provide support. You know which room the release mechanism is in. Do not forget to retrieve the key from the office.
Is that some kind of note the rebels left?
Hey, it mentions the release mechanism we're looking for. But
This isn't enough to go on.
Okay, so it's not here in the meeting room. The barracks is up that way. You know what? We're gonna find a treasure.
I'll do my best!
Now you'll learn!
Showdown between Blade and Fist.
Rude.
This one's mine!
You're finished. Take this.
This one's mine! One more!
Double demon fang.
There we go.
Dragon.
There we go.
that's my cue.
I won't
This
rest.
way? Yeah.
until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part.
Alright.
No choice.
You first.
Carve through like steel. One more. Tiger
I have hydrated! I'm trying to make sure my water survives the stream.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here I go.
Not a chance!
Go. You're mine.
Look sharp! Take this! I'll take it over! Ignite! Damn it!
There we go.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
I feel sprightlier than before.
Oh, that's locked. Okay. Whoop. Oh, yeah. I didn't even know I found the treasury key. Anything in here? Oh, hello.
Ow! I see one, eh? Fire it! Double demon fang!
Into the shadows.
I'll tear you apart!
Lightning.
You're mine!
You think that shield will save you?
For my lord! We've got flyers!
I've got this. Let him
It's
mark them
almost
in
too
half.
strong. All yours! Be my guest! An astral voice?
That's my cue.
Shut him down! You're mine!
Their arts were interrupted.
Lol. Thank you. We get them all? Oh, cool.
I wonder if I'm as strong as my dad was.
One day I think you'll
The
surpass
shiny
him.
gold statue must represent a
I
previous
wonder
sword.
when.
Elixir. Cocktail dress. There are a lot of treasures assumedly ordered and placed in the palace by past Menensian lords. Now they gather dust out of sight. Maybe the current lord isn't a fan of them. Is that all that was in here? You know, I kind of hope the treasury would have more. Oh well. Alright, where are the barracks again? Up that way.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
It's over!
Glacial spear. Here's the evil.
It's almost too strong! Be my guest!
Going in.
I'm only getting
Double demon
This
fang!
one's mine.
Take this!
Tiger Blade.
Double demon fang!
Freaking does it. Eat this.
This one's mine.
Here I come!
Take this. Tiger Blade. I'll smash you.
My heel!
Thank you all.
Mine! You picked the wrong fight! You're mine! Double demon fang!
Glacial spear.
I'll finish you here and now.
There we go. Good job, Law. I knew you could do it.
I can feel my power growing!
Alright, where were the barracks? Oh, that next hallway.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Engaging. Take flaming meteor.
You're mine! Double demon fang!
Roll him down. On guard. Take this. Tiger Blade. Now I'm in the queue.
You're mine! Double demon fang!
Tiger Blade.
Take this!
Freeze Lancer.
Fall back!
Here for it.
Come on.
Take this!
There we go.
Double demon fang!
I'm practically unstoppable.
Whatever you say. Well, I checked the treasury on a hunch. Wasn't there. That leaves the barracks. which I'm pretty sure I've been in here. Once you occupy the palace, engage the barriers post haste. You know which room to leave the release mechanism in. Return the key to the room to the specified cabinet.
Look, another note from the rebels.
If we combine it with the note we found before, then there should be a key inside a cabinet in the office.
Aha! So back to the office?
Great.
Where's the office? Down that way.
Let's see if we can find it.
Good plan. Pardon me. In the cabinet. Let's see. Nope. Nope. You? There we go.
Even if Danans and Renans aren't on completely equal footing here, both sides still cared about each other. And now we have to fight some of those same Renans inside the palace.
Don't forget, we're here fighting to keep what makes this realm so special alive. Don't lose hope.
You tell her, Elfin.
Kisara.
Alright. Lord's chamber should be this way. No? So what do I do with the... Oh, in the Lord's quarters. Back this way. I knew that. Pardon me, gentlemen.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Now you'll learn! Tiger Blade!
Forgot how to change targets.
Going in!
An astral what?
That's my cue.
Armor won't save you.
Shut him down!
Thank you. There we go.
Astral energy!
Say no more!
There we go.
Nicely done.
Let me in. Ah, you must be it. There we go.
Did that finally get rid of the wall?
To think they would hide it in Lord Dohalim's personal quarters. The nerve of these people.
They won't get away with it for much longer.
That's right. We have to hurry to the Lord's chamber.
In a minute.
Let's go.
There it is.
Well, well, if it isn't the slaves and the traitor. I don't remember giving you permission to enter the palace.
So it's true. You really are the one behind all this, Kelzelik.
I don't remember giving you permission to
I will.
speak either. Know your place, slave.
Now we see his true colors.
Yeah, a despicable excuse for a human being. Though really, I guess that makes him pretty ordinary, huh?
Kelzelik, you were Lord Dohalim's most trusted advisor. His closest ally. Why would you betray him?
Don't be a fool. I didn't serve him because I wanted to. I expect a mere slave wouldn't know, but there are many powerful contenders for the position of Lord. A contest of strength determines the one who will be Lord and undisputed ruler of a realm. There is no choice in the selection. If my master had any ambitions of becoming the sovereign, I would have gladly served him.
But he had no intention of fighting for the crown.
Indeed. Can you slaves even imagine how that looked to the rest of us? Enduring the whims of an ambitionless lord, all we could do was wait for the end as we suffered through our humiliation.
You want suffering? Try being Danon for a day.
So you plotted against Lord Dohalim in secret. And when my brother found out...
And I would do it all again if it meant returning Menancia to its rightful state! A realm where Danons are slaves and Renans their masters. It's the natural order.
Enough! Who are you to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor? Miguel, my brother. He dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death! You killed my brother. And now you'll die for it!
Oh my. No, dear. It can turn invisible.
My brother's dead because of you!
Why should I concern myself with the passing of one pathetic slave?
Have you no shame?
Careful! Hey, it has some kind of camouflage!
Yes, it does.
I'm out of ammo!
Taco sounds great.
One more!
Into the shadows!
This one's
Here we
mine.
go!
Take this!
It vanished again?
Listen carefully and keep your eyes peeled.
Will this
This
help?
one's mine!
That'll be a way to stop the vanishing.
I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one out then.
And miss all the fun? No way.
Searing flame! Reload! Pick you up!
Tiger Blade!
Recover!
I'm just getting started.
There! Go!
Whoop.
You're mine! Downfall!
Lightning Meteor!
Damn it.
There! Go! Magna Ray!
Going in.
It was nice while it lasted.
Tiger Blade!
It's over! It's on!
Eagle Fly! Talon Storm!
You are a tough one.
This one's mine!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Meteor! Snap!
You're mine!
Talon Hurricane! This one's mine!
You see, what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
Time to shine!
Come on.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Get their butt loft.
You're mine! Double demon pack!
And that's
You picked the wrong fight!
Time to shine!
Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane! That's it! Look sharp!
You
Tiger
are
Blade!
a tough one.
Whirling snap!
downfall!
This
Where'd you go?
one's
There you are.
mine!
Excited!
Take
I'm
this!
getting started!
You're
Look
finished!
sharp!
I'm all stuffed
That's
up!
it! Tiger Blade!
Glimmer Dragon!
You're mine!
Hear me!
It's
Flaming
over.
meteor! Morning strike!
Talon
Glacial
Dragon
Spear!
Swarm!
Pierce evil!
There we go.
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Going in!
This one's
mine.
Rip and tear! Double demon fang!
downfall! I'm out of ammo!
It's over!
Tiger Blade!
If I win, I can hydrate.
Going in! That's it!
Glacial Spear!
Here comes something big!
Try to dodge!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it
There
to
we
you.
go.
Going in.
Here I come!
Take this.
Dragon
Blow
Swarm!
away!
It's
Armor
on!
won't save you!
Burn!
Going in.
Dragon Swarm!
Meteor.
Double demon fang! Here I come!
I'm just getting started!
Appreciate the help.
Eat this!
Hold on.
Look sharp.
Shield.
This one's mine!
Glimmer Tiger Blade.
I'm not done! Double demon fang!
I hear you all!
I'm not done! First strike!
No, but I am paralyzed.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
This one's mine.
Shut him down!
Glacial Spear.
Here's evil.
Whirlwind kick it.
Freeze Lancer.
Dragon Swarm.
There he is.
Annihilation.
Damn it.
Enemy. Flame of Fury.
Look sharp. Take one. Ready to go. Far enough.
Damn it. You should always stop charging by then.
Eat this. Take this. Tiger Blade. I'm on it. Finished. That's enough.
Glacial Spear. Here's
Double
evil.
Demon Fang.
Whoa.
Talon
Freeze
Hurl.
Lancer. On guard.
There you
Let the
are.
marksman handle this.
Tiger Blade.
This is one tough cookie.
Not for much longer,
Where
he
are you
isn't.
going?
Don't let up till it's all over.
Come on, it's almost
It's
down.
over. I'm on it. I'll run you through. Demon Fang.
Freeze Lancer.
Going in. One more.
Glacial
Tiger
Spear.
Blade.
Here's evil. Freeze
It's gonna
Lancer.
attack.
All right, watch out.
Carve through.
Armor. Take this. Tiger Blade.
Oh,
Lightning.
ran into me.
Hear me.
Going
Flame
in.
of Fury.
Burning. On guard.
Here,
You're
let me
mine.
help.
Going in. Talon Sword. Dragon Swarm. No escape.
Come on.
Power of one. That freaking does it.
Will this
Eat
help?
this. Look sharp.
It's on.
Take this. Tiger Blade.
I owe you one.
Thank you, Shion.
Not today!
Rip it
You're
down.
mine!
Dragon Swarm. I'm on. Tiger Blade. Talon
Here's a
Hurricane.
healing art.
Rip it.
First
I'm on
aid.
a roll now. That's it.
Never
Rip
end.
it.
I need to get rid of these.
Look sharp.
Here, let me help.
Talon
I
Hurricane.
owe you one.
This one's mine.
It was nice while it lasted.
I owe you one.
Look sharp.
There.
Take this.
Where are you going?
Thank you.
Whirlwind snap. Going in. Denied. That freaking
There.
does it. This one's mine. Double Demon Fang.
I owe you
Come on, go down.
Here I come.
Go down. There.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Whew. All right, I've
You
hydrated.
filthy slaves are despicable.
Your dreams of attaining lordship are no more. Give up, Kelzelik.
Attaining lordship. Ridiculous. Only those who possess a master core can become a lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords? So you mean...
At last, the truth is revealed.
Dohalim, where have you been this whole time?
Cleaning up. Kelzelik, you've made your last of these.
The fruit of Helgen?
It can't be. You found my production facility?
Correct. And I tore it down. But something still troubles me. It's clear that this is no ordinary fruit. Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all this without outside assistance. Indeed. Something like this must have come from another realm. Sar, perhaps?
Oh my.
You actually expect me to talk now?
Yeah, kind of.
At this point, the contest for the crown will be over soon enough. And you will finally receive the punishment you deserve for your weakness.
I've already received my punishment. May this be my final act, as the Lord of Eldamen and Sia. Go. To Mahag Sar, Ganeth Haros, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
Okay, bye. Why'd you let him go? Should have killed him. Just saying. Throwing it out there.
Are you all right with this? He killed your brother after all.
He did. But then I thought, he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renan. He's not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
So after everything, was the dream of coexisting just a dream?
What is that?
Those are the cheers of the brave Danans who overpowered Kelzelik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renans?
Indeed. A militia made up of Danon guardsmen, Renan supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
Do we have you to thank for bringing them all together?
Regardless of what your original motivations were, your dream of coexistence saved countless lives. And now, those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own hands. These people no longer need any lord.
Okay, so what are you gonna do now?
Where are you going?
To put an end to the crown contest. So long as its madness persists, peace will remain ever out of reach. I cannot allow it to continue.
The crown contest impacts far more than just the Danons. You're choosing to fight Lenegis and the entire Empire.
I am well aware. However, if I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
Why don't you just come with us?
So you're gonna go out there and make that dream real on your own?
You may be decided on your path, but that doesn't make it any less difficult.
Why not walk that road with us?
Pardon?
You heard me. We're fighting to liberate the Danons. You're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Yeah, what he said.
Danon dissidents, side by side with a Renan lord?
Well, you have a random traitor, so what's the difference?
Not the least intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
Yay!
I'll take that as a yes.
Hey, where'd Kisara go? I don't see her anywhere.
Uh-oh.
Maybe she just needed some time alone. A lot's happened.
That makes sense. She did just lose her brother after all.
We ought to keep moving as well. So long as there are lords who draw breath, we have a mission to complete. Kisara's a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should hurry on ahead to our next destination.
I guess you're right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough.
All right then. Shall we go?
Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
When did Alphen take over the group? That's what I want to know. If Dohalim Perfect evades an enemy attack, his senses become heightened and his rod will gain momentum, greatly extending his range. His penetration will also rise, letting him interrupt enemies and land critical hits on them more often.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I'm sure it's complicated for her.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Where did Kisara run off to?
You don't think she took off after Kelzelik, do you?
I mean, it's possible, I guess.
No. Nagal entrusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that.
No, she probably
Right
would.
now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide.
Oh, look, there's people. Oh, I can't talk to you. Okay, never mind. everything seems peaceful out here now. How could they? He saved me. I wasn't sure what would happen to me when I protected her and got arrested for it. But she came out of it fine and I'm alive. Everything's good. By the way, why is it that I feel eyes on me? Am I just imagining things? No, that girl is watching you, my dude.
You all arrived here from Cislodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
Why does that matter?
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Danans and Renans have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
No.
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Legil?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Wah.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind.
What's that?
Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing.
Right.
It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Danan lives, but we were naive and short-sighted.
Right.
I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
No.
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Elda Menancia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renan lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do.
Yeah.
Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
Good, we'll run into Kelzalik again. And I'll kick his butt this time. Windmill, you have been acting sus since we left Cislodia. Nice.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Yeah, well, hold on. I have one of these things.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before. But looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Eldaman Guard. So, in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
Alphen usually taken to this leadership role well.
Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way, we'll take them down and
Go no further!
You're mine!
I'll smash you!
How's this?
Dragon
Eat
Form!
this!
Come on.
Thunder
No!
Shield! Radiant!
Yay!
You gotta jump for cover, okay?
All mine! Not today!
Annihilation! This'll come in handy.
Try savage charge!
Oh, it changed my party.
Kisara.
It's fine, okay. I kind of like my
I-
group as it is.
I think I'm getting stronger.
It's on!
I'm not done!
Radiant up here! Take that!
I'll run you through!
Dance in the wind!
Here I come!
Radiant here! You got
No!
it! I'm out!
I get so close and then I lose it.
Here you go! Let's go! Reload!
This one keeps
We're in
charging
the
us!
home stretch,
That's
guys.
what my shield's
What she
for.
said.
You get behind me.
Got it!
That focus
leave it
goes
to you.
double for you.
Hey, you come on, get
Guys,
settled down.
mine.
It's over! Dazzle! You're mine!
Oh, I got more, what's the word? AG things.
Any injuries?
Where is your friend, Hoodle?
What's this thing?
That is an interesting sounding owl. Where is she? She's in that tree. Somewhere. I had a prompt a second ago. Where'd she go? Oh, there it is. See it. I just gotta get close enough to trigger the... Oh! There she is, yeah. Found her! Alright,
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
let's check out the forest later.
What was Kelzalik even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
Pretty much.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense, enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renin hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Danans and Renins wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shion?
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
Shion, you're gonna be so cruel about it.
I won't forgive you!
Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Right after it! Raging
You're
Cascade!
finished!
Reload!
Take
Hey!
time!
Silent Fury! Burning Strike! Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil!
No further! Take this!
Blazer!
You're finished!
Ooh, nice.
A charge like that could easily be
We
fatal.
are freaking
Just as well
invincible!
I'm piercing when the others truly are
Just
Yep.
strong!
Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix
Cyclone!
Cyclone! I'm all stopped up!
Swallow Dance!
General
Double
Castle!
Phoenix!
There we go.
Looks like it could be worth something.
Hold on a second. No. Ah, there we go. Okay.
There's something in...
What are you going over there for? But there was something on the path. Hey!
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renin eyes.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
Alright then. Oh, I can fish now.
Now where might those fish be? Ha! Nothing's biting.
Darn it. This is hard. Okay, let's try here.
Not
Darn
my
it.
lucky day, I guess.
I don't understand how it works.
Yeah! it in.
Whoa. Come on. I get it?
Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Guess it's important to stay calm.
I got bird. I got bird. I got fish. Huh. Try over here again.
Reel it in.
Come on.
You've gotta know when to
Aw,
quit.
man. Okay. Yeah. That's interesting, though.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
No.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins.
Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was
She's
hoping
so
we'd get to
easily
fish during our
motivated.
travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Okay, Kisara.
Okay!
Oh, sure. The fishing expert found at Taka can teach you the basics about fishing. Show them your fishing notes. They'll tell you where to go to catch fish you haven't found, as well as giving the new fishing gear based on... Oh, okay. Cool. I'm good. Oh, he's injured. Ooh, you're a lifesaver. Now I can get back to my Sorry, forget I spoke. Carry on, don't mind me.
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing...
Something wrong?
Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey, though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
You're the one
How
bothered?
come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Rinwell.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it.
Yeah, give her some time to adjust. God damn. If you're planning to go hiking, make sure to stock up on supplies here. Otherwise, you should turn back and head. Well. Oh, I can manage the ranch from here? Cool. New animals can be raised. I can raise a horse. Yeah. We're gonna do miracle again. And cow. And let's do fattening. And pig. And we'll do fattening. Huh. Nope, you guys are on guard duty still. Hey, that's nice that I can manage the ranch from there. I don't have to go all the way back to the ranch to do it. Let's go through here. Get rid of the armor I'm not wearing. She can actually wear that. Okay, so hold on. Now get that for him. Get that for her. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, that's still better than what she's wearing. Okay. Oh, so equipped. Heh. Alright, so I'll sell that. And that. And that. Do you have... You do. Okay. Let's see. Darn. 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 Ooh. So you have this. There we go. Oh, those look cool. I like those. There we go. Alright, so sell. Oh, you have that equipped. Okay, sell that. Yeah. Okay. Nope, I think we're good now.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Why are you looking at me like that? I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Yeah, let's rest. Let's see. Ooh, an XP boost. There you go, Windmill.
Good food is the best kind of magic.
Ooh, let's talk to Law.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Oh, hey, Alphen. What's up?
Nothing. I was just surprised to see you weren't training for once. Got a stomach ache or something?
You know I don't literally train around the clock, right? I do take breaks.
Nope, you train
Do you?
around the clock.
It seems like you're training every chance you get.
Well, yeah, it can't be helped if I want to get stronger. Still, it's important to let your muscles rest every now and then. That's what my dad told me anyway.
Zephyr said that?
When I was a little kid, yeah. I would get so excited whenever he came home. I always followed him wherever he went and tried to learn as much from him as I could.
He's so cute.
He said, it's good to be passionate, but don't overdo it. Just like there are times when you want to take a break from studying, sometimes your body wants to take a break from training too. I was always rushing around and forgetting to rest, so he ended up telling me that a lot.
I bet.
That definitely sounds like him.
It's nothing to get sad over. Still, I can't help but wonder if that was my dad's way of teaching me the dangers of rushing into things too quickly. Then again, maybe I'm just overthinking things.
No, that sounds about right.
I wish I'd had more time to talk to him about this kind of stuff.
Yay!
I'll take guard duty tonight. It's fine. You
Alright.
guys ready to hit the road? I know I am.
Off we go.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I agree. The music is very menacing all of a sudden.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to
Neon.
regret
I
this.
never fit.
Nothing gets by me!
Ignite!
Radiant? I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Double Demon Fang! You're mine!
Freeze! I'm ready!
Just sit still! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
There we go.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Yay!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Ooh. What, I only fought one of them?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Resonate with the earth! Double Demon Fang! Dragon
Glacial
Form!
Spear! Pierce the evil!
It's over! I'm on it! Talon Storm! Take this!
Thank you, stars.
I'm ready!
I appreciate it.
Consider yourself finished!
With your flames and my technique?
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Ooh. These big guys. This is a pain. Why can't this Zoogle stand still?
All right.
Fred's time to deploy my secret weapon. I'll stop it right where it stands. Aye.
There's nowhere to run from my art.
When he slows down, that's our chance!
Here we go.
Glacial
Double
Spear!
Demon Fang!
Yay, we did it.
Take this!
Talon Hurricane! Here I come!
Elusive deity!
Glacial Spear!
Double Demon Fang! I'll run you through!
I'll finish you here and now!
Double Demon Fang!
Now
Be
or never.
still!
Take this!
Wow, it pulls him back out of the air too. That's nice. I wonder if I can use that on flying enemies.
Elusive deity! I'm ready!
There we go.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Take this! Elusive deity can't get out of this!
There we go.
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
Garbage.
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
You wouldn't, Law.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
Artifacts confer special effects simply by having them, some of which serve as bonuses that you can be enjoyed after clearing the game. You can toggle each of these effects on or off from the artificial effect list. Oh. You can now set 6 additional arts. Press triangle to open the art screen to switch between... Well, isn't that interesting? Yeah, I'll come back to you in a
That
second.
treasure.
Is it in here? Artifacts? Yeah. Ah, it gives me an art set. Added unknown difficulty level. Added very... I see. Aha. Aha. You have new arts, don't you? Go away. No, that's about the same. Nah, that's fine. Cool. Kind of looks like a magical girl staff. Do the outfits do anything? Oh, they just puts funny effects on. You can make him completely blind. Okay, so it's just funny effects. It doesn't actually do anything special. Okay. Weapon skin. Oh, I can change. I can basically glamour my stuff. Oh, isn't that really interesting? That's cool, 'cause I like that sword. Too bad there's not an armor skin. What costumes do I have? I can put him back in the ragged clothes. I can do that one. Oh! Nah. What about you? What do you got? Oh, that's pretty. Oh, there's a red one. I'm putting you in the red one. Yeah. No, no, no. Nah. 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 Okay.
Well, looky here.
Visibility.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danon slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
Wow.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to.
That's fair.
It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman, and this is my chance to have a new beginning.
Well, that's good of you. Oh, there's more.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used?
Fair.
Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers.
Right.
For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danon, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
Yep.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Pretty much.
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danons in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danons in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Ooh, what's over here? Ooh, wheat. Always need... Always... Oh, a trice, not wheat. Always need more food stuff, though. Now, I'll come see you guys in a minute. Oh, okay. It's a dead end, but there is a path down here. Oh, look, enemies.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to
Stay
regret
calm.
this.
I shall provide assistance.
That frickin' does it!
Leave the agile ones to me.
Got it.
We've got flyers.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours.
There we go.
Eat dirt. Be still.
That frickin' does it!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the
All right. Well, how come we keep getting Mr. Dark?
Tenebrous claw! I'm on a roll now. It's over. Elusive deity. Tornado drive.
Oh man.
I never miss.
It's over.
Into the shadows.
House it.
There we go.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my
In a
lady.
bind.
Something you wanted to say?
There we go.
Hurricane.
Ow.
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Ooh, money. Always need more of that. Pardon me, birds.
I have a bad feeling about this.
With the earth. Dragon Sword. Stalagmite. That freaking does it.
You're finished.
Airborne beast. My special.
Lightning thrust.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
As soon as your boost is ready, Shion.
Dragon Sword. Eternal devastation.
There we go.
Not today.
Do it.
Resonate with the earth. Now in the groove.
You're finished.
Eagle's eye. I'll tear you apart. Dragon
Resonate
Sword.
with
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade. See that?
That training's paying off.
Shion,
I never miss.
It's over.
thank you.
Dragon Swarm. Eagle's eye. Watch this.
Kisara, Commander of Heavens.
Phoenix Cyclone.
Yay.
I can feel my precision improving.
All right, now.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
Oh, what's up
That's
here?
mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah, we used to run.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I shall ensure you survive this.
Annihilation!
Elusive deity. Tornado drive.
Take this.
It's a duel of the arts!
Can you take it?
Take this.
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
There we go.
Elusive deity.
You're not holding anything back.
I am only beginning.
Seriously?
Me too. Yeah.
So that's how a lord fights.
I don't perform as well when I'm observed.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear you say that. We're thinning them out.
We? More like me.
I'll admit I'm impressed. Very slightly.
Dazzle. Strata. You're mine. It's over.
Shion.
Here I come. You're finished.
I'm ready.
Damn.
Elusive deity.
No escape. Chill.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Yay, there we go. Annoying flying things.
So I still had room to grow.
Oh, we're leveling decently well. Let's go this way, so it's down here. All these flying enemies. I'm gonna have a field day with Shion.
Don't get careless.
Take this.
Don't tell me. Dragon Swarm. I'll face you.
Glacial spear.
Oh, hey.
Freeze Lancer!
Crust. Eternal devastation.
Begin.
It's on. It's over. Take this. Burn in hell.
Yeah.
No escape. Dragon Swarm. My turn. Take this.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Look it out.
Here and now.
You're mine.
Eat this.
I'm ready.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Could have been worse.
I'm pretty sure she just sets Alphen on fire for that. Yeah, I'll come see you in a second.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret
No
this.
further!
I'll end you! Elusive deity!
It's like trying to keep up with a wolf!
Did you just hear me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Leave the enemy's arms to me!
Sealed, Elfleet. No complaints here!
Perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing!
Come on. Come on.
They got me!
Often.
Ignite! Elusive deity! Dragon form! All good things! Take this! Take this!
Thank you.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
There we go.
Crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
There we go.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Nice. Ooh, that's a fancy
Looks
chest.
like we won.
What's in here?
This'll make us even more formidable.
What are those hanging things? They're a little suspicious, to be honest. Kind of remind me of eggs. Which way do I need to go? Left? Left. Oh, some ruins.
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
Take this first. Oh, I can't take that first. Okay.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Resonate with the earth! You're finished!
I never miss!
Stalagmite! Take it! Dance!
Lightning!
Crush!
Downfall!
You're finished! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
I'm out!
You're mine!
Grenade!
Do it!
There we go.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Those guys are pretty simple.
That's what I like
It's
to hear.
just them.
Sure, I've built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep. This one will be difficult to predict.
Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
You say so.
Freeze!
Eternal devastation! Dragon form! Hurricane! Take this! You're finished!
You're mine!
You're mine! You're finished!
Oh man.
Let the marksman handle this! Where are you going?
Take
Thank you.
Take this! You're finished! Do it! Great! Next!
These little ones
No
are hardly
further.
worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them
Okay.
apart to your heart's
So he can bring them out of the air.
An admirable
nice.
display of
Good to know.
force.
An admiral? I can't even swim.
Never mind.
We're thinning them out.
We
Do it!
In an instant!
Oh, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. I wanted to see Dohalim and Alphen do something.
To achieve such harmony.
Takes a singular will.
Yeah, good job.
There.
What's down here?
What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
I don't know.
Temple?
This one will be difficult to predict.
Ether!
Annihilation! Mega ray!
Eternal devastation! Begin!
By the power of water!
Eternal devastation!
Come on. Damn it.
Take this!
Radiant
It's over!
here!
Eternal devastation! I'll face you! You're mine! Dragon swarm!
I'm out of ammo! Primed and ready!
There we go.
This one's mine!
You're finished! Resonate with the earth! Hurricane! Dragon swarm!
Do it!
Rip and tear! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
There we go.
I'm practically unstoppable.
You Danon? I was so preoccupied dealing with the Zoogle, I slipped and fell. Make sure you don't make the same mistake as me. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I hear you, I hear you.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Resonate with the earth! Eternal devastation!
Not on my watch!
Witness tear! You're finished! Eternal devastation! I'm like bait to them! Burn! Witness tear! Prepare to be sealed!
Gravitas
It's in a vine!
Mega
Begin! Dragon do it!
There we go.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off.
Lunar Stalagmite! Mirage!
Freeze Lancer!
Take this! Do it! It's
There we go.
Windmills!
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
Resonate with the earth!
Fury!
Stalagmite!
Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil!
Crest! I'm ready! You're finished! Take! Ha! Blow them away!
Nice!
I'm even stronger than before.
Ooh, more mushrooms. That'd be guys.
Pow! You're finished! Now you see what I can do! Can you take it and tear? I'm not done! Dragon Swarm! Elusive Deity! Eternal Devastation! That doesn't hurt! A debut performance!
Yeah,
Take this!
you learned something new.
Resonate with the earth! I'm just getting started!
There we go.
It's too fast! Stand back! I'll trip it up! Do it! Eagle Fly! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Here, let me help.
First strike!
Ooh, that was pretty. I like that.
Dragon Swarm! Fake Blast! Crush! Begin! House Stick!
Do it!
Law! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Yay. Making some good progress.
I need to be stronger.
Yes, yes. Ooh. Finding a lot. Hi, big guys.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Try this on for size! It's over! Elusive Dragon Swarm! I will you one! Rotating Pile Driver! Take this! No further!
Thank you.
Here I come! Crush! Dragon Shell! Eternal Devastation! Rotating Pile Driver! Glimmer Dragon! Lightning Thrust! Mirage! Take it! Resonate with the
Bill Holding's voice vomits the crap out of me. It's so familiar at times.
Here I come! Eternal Devastation! I'll face you! Hurricane!
I never miss!
Darn it,
Elusive
I was hoping
Deity!
she could catch the others.
Piss on! Burn! Do it!
Nice.
Take this! I'll take you all off! You're finished! Crush! Temptation! That's freaking done! Pile Driver! Take this! It's over!
There we go.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! I'm ready!
Excited!
Resonate with Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Well, he just powered up her shield. He put his sword on it.
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Oh, this looks nice and tough.
Okay, well, I think we're done here. Yes? Yes. Back to the trail. Alright, back this way. Alright, now then. See, there's two paths here.
Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen.
I have a bad feeling about
Here I
this.
come! Eternal Devastation!
Well, considering the next Sword is about wind, I guess I shouldn't be surprised that there's so many flying enemies.
It's over! Rotating Pile Driver! It's over! Crush!
I'm out of ammo! I'm all
Eternal Devastation!
Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See, you can continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
There we go.
You picked the wrong fight.
That's
You're mine. It's over. Crest. Dragon form.
I'm out.
Glimmer
I'm all
dragon.
stopped
You're
alive.
mine.
Do it.
It's over. Law. Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
Nice.
Guess we don't know our own strength.
You could say that again.
I'm glad you two are having fun. Alright, so what's down here? Looks like a village was here at one point. Is there nothing actually down here? Except for this pathway? Nope.
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else.
Right.
For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Yes.
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
Uh-huh.
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world.
Right.
Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
Good question.
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops. Sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
If you guys just sneak up.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term. But you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Yes.
Isn't that obvious?
It does. Which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
Poor Law.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Renwell.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
Okay.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
There's so many of these
Not
back to
exactly.
back.
I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Apparently.
Yes, I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
Nope. Hey, but I mean, whatever makes him happy. Let's just go with that. Shion, you okay?
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahagsar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
Okay, Alphen.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Oh my god. Ooh.
Been looking for you.
What's up?
For me, why?
Oh crap. Just beating the crap out of Alphen. Who is this guy?
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the...
That is all I desire.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you?
Can't get out of this!
You're finished!
Oh man, did he get out of that?
Lunar Rocket! You're on! Talon Hurricane! You're mine! Fool! Who the hell are you?
Can barely touch him.
Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
Speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
I'm on! This is up! Crush! Elusive!
What the hell, man?
Fool.
You're a tough one.
Here, let me help.
Armor won't save you.
Take this.
I really owe you one.
Burn! Tear you apart! Wide open!
It won't escape me.
Hitting pile driver! It's over!
Another incantation ruined.
Eat this!
It's in your hands now.
Oh no, we lost the Halim. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Get up.
Take this! You're mine!
Healing circle.
Elusive deity!
You're helping me become a pattern.
It's for the good of all of us.
Is it now?
Annihilation.
You're mine!
Enjoy.
This guy's tough. I'm supposed to beat him. This is gonna take a while. He's definitely only interested in Alphen though. Oh, okay. Crap. Oh shit. her shield. Oh no, Windmill! You go, Hoodle! Actually, no, don't go, Hoodle. Don't do it, Hoodle. Oh, oh that was amazing. Crap.
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die.
Oh. Oh, right in the eye. Did he even feel that? Does he not feel pain either? Alphen, you're outmatched, I think.
Oh? A wretch like you?
Is your mask over? Oh shit. Oh my.
Till next time.
What?
Shion, wake up, please!
Alphen?
Shion!
She okay?
Thanks, but you're kind of crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I.
Is she okay? She's okay, right? I mean, I know she says she's okay, but is she okay?
It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
Oh, okay.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Hmm?
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't...
Hmm?
Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Do you remember something?
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Okay then. If she's sure.
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine, really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Fair.
Now that I think of it, Between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nies, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest. Hey.
Okay, if everyone's good, I guess we'll just keep going.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
Kinda, yeah.
I can't feel pain, but you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
God damn it. Did you two just admit it already? I'm a little surprised I haven't come across a campsite, to be honest. Well, that was fun. Oh, this place has definitely seen better days. I don't see any people around.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Nies, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danons, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest.
The who?
It's from an old Danon legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danons rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Nope.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened.
Interesting.
This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danons and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danons rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris... Do you think it could be the work of Renan astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings, it said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened.
Oh my goodness, there's so many.
Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important, and learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
I mean, it's not like he's asking to pluck the feathers off the owl. Windmill needs to chill. Her red rose cabbage. Okay, bye, owl.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Yeah, we'll go back to the forest in a minute. Oh, it's locked. Okay, well, I can't go that way. So much for that. Guess I'll go down.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
Makes sense to me. Still no people. Not even any animals, really. Oh, there's some animals. Well, birds. Crows, probably.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Yes.
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Bayfon, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadheim's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true.
You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend.
They'll manage, I'm sure.
Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
Oh, I can't go that way. Okay. I'm assuming Shion healed his hand. Arm. Whatever. Well, in we go, I guess.
So you're Elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit.
What do you want?
You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that.
Yeah.
Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
That's one way to do it.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quietly.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If
Shut
so,
your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough!
Hey, don't you
If
call
you're
her a
really
witch.
fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Whoa. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of the show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now!
Yes.
But you knew that. Maybe it's because you and that little lady are friends and more.
Punch him. Thank you. Should have punched him sooner. But thank you.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back!
I didn't want to be here
This
anyway.
is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Way!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last
Let's go.
Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Oh, I guess we're done here.
Hey, wait up.
What?
Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renin pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadheim said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renins.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadheim.
This isn't Deadheim's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Well, at least you have a,
Before
brain
you go,
between your eyes.
how come you don't hate the Renins as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renins. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Yeah, Rinwell.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
I get the feeling Deadheim signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renins here.
Yep.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renins out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renins just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
I'm glad you two are somewhat getting along.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renin lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
I don't think he has
The
one.
Renins are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
They wouldn't have.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently, top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
That's good. I'm glad you're thinking better of your dad.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Danans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Rinwell.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
Oh, this must be it. Are you the Blazing Sword of Calaglia? You're welcome to stay here if you like, but just don't cause any trouble while you're here, understand? Yeah, no problem.
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
Agreed.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia.
True that. Shion, are you okay?
Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Okay, you're reconnected.
Have it your way.
Good.
Shion, The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little, if you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
You need to open up more, Shion.
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
I'm assuming this will take me out to the forest? Guess we'll go back and find out.
I wonder if something happened.
Valley of the Four Winds, Mahog Sar.
Ah! Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Poodle, don't get blown away, okay?
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahog Sar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
Well, it looks like OBS is having some issues suddenly. And this actually seems like a decent spot to end it. And then we'll go find the Lord again. Go find the Lord on Friday. So, thanks for coming.